This video is sponsored by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I have a sort of productive work day planned. I would like to get a lot of writing done this morning. I have some admin stuff I need to do because it is the beginning of November, so I'm going to be planning out all the stuff I want to get done today, so you guys will get to see some like organizational stuff. I want to go to the gym. I'd like to do some work on the illustration project. I need to bulk make my lunch for the week. It's going to be a pretty busy day overall. It's a very gloomy day today. It's like delightfully gloomy. It's raining just a little bit. I've had breakfast. I'm ready to go for the first part of the day, and I'm gonna go make some tea and then get started on writing. I think I'm all done with writing for today. So in the end, I ended up writing for about 2.5 hours. I wrote just over 2,000 words. I ended up spending a lot of time going back and editing over something that I wrote previously. For the first hour, I managed to get quite a bit of words down, but after that, I just ended up tweaking bits that I'd worked on. But overall, it was a pretty good writing session, so I'm pretty happy with that. I have now gotten changed. I'm gonna head out to the gym. I've sort of found that with working at home and not really having a need to go out and exercise all the time, I found that it's really important that I force myself to go to the gym, because at my last job I used to walk to work, so my workplace was like a 40-50 minute walk away, so I I walk quite quickly, especially when I'm running late. So I ended up doing the walk in about 35 or 40 minutes, depending on the day and the traffic lights and stuff. So I used to walk to work and walk home from work, and I would go for a walk during the middle of the day every day. So I used to do like heaps and heaps and heaps of walking. I used to easily clear 14,000 steps every day just from like commuting to work and going on a daily walk. But I've sort of found, at least for me, that it's really important that I keep up with exercise, because it's really important for like mental health, and like generally I feel better when I'm exercising more. So that was me basically trying to motivate myself to go to the gym, because I really can't be bothered. I feel, a bit like unmotivated to go to the gym, but I know I need to. I know I need to head out. I need to get some music ready to go. I just listen to the same playlist every time and it's getting really boring, so I need to find something new to listen to while I go to the gym. Writing went really well today, at least, so I'm happy about that. I'm still slowly working on this larger project, which I'm going to give a name eventually, like how I gave the illustration project the name illustration project, even though that project has photography and writing and other stuff in it. Like illustration's only like one part of it, but I didn't have a better name for it, so that was the name I ended up with. I'm working away slowly on this project, but because the illustration project is my main focus at the moment, that's sort of taking precedence for me right now. I'm just procrastinating because I need to go to the gym and I don't want to go to the gym. I love the fact that running makes me feel healthy. I love the fact that it makes me stronger. It's good for me. It's good for cardio. I just find running so boring. It's so boring, and literally I'm at the point now where I can pretty comfortably run 3Ks. I have run 5Ks before, although I haven't done it that frequently. So I think I need to think of a better strategy for making it less dull. I don't know. As I said, maybe I'll try and find a new playlist to listen to. I've tried listening to audiobooks, but I find that you need to get the right kind of audiobook to listen to while you're running. Like it needs to be a fast-paced audiobook. Anyway, let's stop procrastinating. Let's go to the gym. Hello, voiceover Christy popping in here to say thank you to the kind sponsor of this video, which is Squarespace. If you've been here for a while, you would have definitely heard of Squarespace. I love their platform so incredibly much. Squarespace is a website builder which allows people to create dynamic, interesting, and beautiful websites with ease. As many of you would be aware of by now, my website was made through Squarespace, and I couldn't be happier with how quick and simple it was to put together and to get everything looking exactly how I wanted. Squarespace has a lot of benefits which make it easy to show off the things that you make and to connect with the people who are viewing your site. Squarespace has powerful blogging tools so you can categorize, share, and schedule posts, and also has wonderful analytics features to help you understand the people who are viewing your website. If you're looking to make a website, head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/ChristyAnnJones to save 10% off your purchase of a website or domain. Lunch is all done now, so I'm going to be moving over to the admin-y stuff I needed to get done this afternoon. I need to get some Patreon stuff done. I need to plan the month of November in terms of all the work I want to get done this month, and I also want to get some work done on the illustration project as well. I think I have some chores I also need to get done, so I need to quickly empty the dishwasher and also put the washing on as well. Those two are a bit more boring and less exciting, but as soon as I've got those done, I'm going to start planning my month this month. So basically the system I use for organization and planning, I use Notion to plan all the videos I want to do, the admin stuff I want to get done, every milestone I want to hit with the illustration project. I've previously used Asana, Trello, Monday.com as well. However, I like Notion the best because it's the most versatile and you can customize it a lot. You can make it look very pretty and you can color code everything, which is good for my brain so that things just work and they feel not overwhelming and things make sense visually. And then on top of that, that, I also have a system where I kind of do a bullet journal. I've tried doing bullet journals so many times over the last few years and I've never really gone into it until recently. So what I do is I use basically like a habit tracker, which I'll show you guys in a second, to basically track like the hours that I'm working on specific projects. And this is so that I can see like where I've spent my time during the week. And it's also so that if I get to the end of the week and I feel like, oh, I haven't done enough work this week, or maybe I should have done more, like I have something really tangible to look at to see how much I've done so that I don't overwork myself. Specifically, I track everything in like half an hour bursts and I use the Forest app on my phone. That's the system I sort of use. So I'm gonna set up Notion, I'm gonna set up my little bullet journal. But yes, let's go get the boring chores done I need to quickly do because I didn't do them earlier in the day / on the weekend. I'm about to start doing my little like bullet journal stuff for the month of November. So essentially the system I have is that I have a kind of like a work tracker here. For every square that's colored in, that's half an hour of like dedicated work. And obviously the colors mean like different stuff. So this isn't everything I did over the space of the month. Basically, it's just whenever I sat down and put 30 minutes on my phone and concentrated. This works really, really well for me so that I can see exactly what I'm spending my time on. So at the moment, a lot of my time is pretty much chopped up between like YouTube stuff, Patreon stuff, and the illustration project. The more colorful one at the bottom, that is like all of the different 30-minute sprints that I did in terms of work. And then this top one here is like the different types of things that I did. So generally I'll track if I got more than 7 hours of sleep because I'm very bad at getting enough sleep. I track if I studied Japanese because I try to do at least like 10 minutes a day, which is like a very small commitment, but I do like at least 10 minutes of kanji study a day. Whether I did any writing, whether I worked on the illustration project, if I went running, if I did other like exercise like yoga and stuff like that. Again, I sometimes forget to fill this out, so it's not necessarily indicative. This is the general thing that I do, which seems to work for me. So without further ado, let's get started on setting up the November habit tracker / work tracker. I am now all finished with this. So we have the section for the work sprint. So this goes all the way up to 10 hours. That is like way too many. That's a very, very long day. However, I've sort of found that on days that I start off doing writing and then finish off doing YouTube, like if I'm doing a few different things, I can end up working quite a long day because like I want to work where my concentration is working well. So if I work a really long day, then the next day I'll tend to have like a shorter day. So no one freak out that that goes up to 10 hours. But it has happened before, so that's why it goes all the way up to 10. And then we also have the habit tracker. So we have November here. So now I'm just gonna pack everything up and just kind of head over to my computer. I kind of like sitting in different spots of the apartment during the day because it kind of makes me feel like, I don't know, like there's a greater balance, and I don't really like sitting in the same chair all day every single day. So when I can, I will like kind of force myself to come and sit on the couch. It's not a very big space. Like I love this apartment and I think it's a really, really reasonable space, but I have found that it's important for me to like break up my time and like where I'm sitting. Otherwise I end up sitting in this chair for like 12 hours a day because I will have a whole work day and then I'll stop and then I'll start playing Final Fantasy and I'll just sit in the same chair from like 9 o'clock in the morning until like 11 o'clock at night. That is why I end up working in here some of the time. This is my Notion setup. Essentially, I have everything laid out on like the same page. I sort of found that when I had everything split off into different pages, I just found it a little bit overwhelming and then I would never come back to it. So I have everything set out very, very clearly on the same page. So we have goals, so things I want to achieve each month with like the big projects I'm doing, achievements, because I think it's important to celebrate the things that went well. Books I read, I just like to also have a list here. And then I have everything down here split up into weeks and then specifically what I'm working on. So we've got YouTube, Patreon, writing project / illustration project, and also admin. To begin with, when I started using Notion, I was using templates made by other people just so I could learn how to like use it properly and so I could work out how I like to use it. But I actually made this template. I am gonna now go ahead and actually fill out everything. So I generally start with YouTube. I'll like plot out the videos that I want to make. So as an example, if I do today's vlog, which is like a normal work day in my life vlog, and then I'll make a little tab underneath it where I'll put film vlog, and then edit vlog, and then thumbnail, and then upload. And then that's the way I essentially like break it down. So I start with like the big thing I have to do and then chop it up into little bits. And then afterwards I go ahead and put in all the Patreon stuff I want to do. So I would like to set up Discord today. I need to watch a tutorial because I'm not 100% sure the best way to set up a Discord. I mean, I already have Discord, but I just want to work out the best way to do that. And then I'll also plot in like everything I want to do for like writing and illustration projects and admin stuff. I'm going to go ahead and actually fill this out myself. It's a little bit harder for me to show you guys me setting this up just because I don't really want to spoil the videos that I have coming out in November. I want them to be a surprise. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and actually fill this whole thing out. And then I'm going to go ahead and start working out how to set up Discord because that was one of the things I wanted to get done today. Okay, so quite a bit of time has gone past and I have watched a few tutorials on Discord. I mean, like it's kind of obvious how to set up like the basic stuff, but I just wanted to check what I should be doing with like moderators and permission and things like that. I watched a whole bunch of tutorials on like how to set up bots and stuff, and I don't know if I need that. But yeah, I'm done. I've set up a Discord. So I'm about to put a post up to let everyone know that I've done this, which is very exciting. I've set up all my rules and channels. I've got my welcome message ready to go. So this is all done. And now I can work on the illustration project. Let's get the drawing tablet out and set up my desk for illustration project time. It is quite late now and I just wanted to sort of pop in and thank you guys for watching this vlog. I'm probably not going to really do anything else. I mean, it is quite late at this point. I'm probably going to go to sleep soon, but I might read more of Turning Point, which is what I was reading earlier today. This is a compilation of Hayao Miyazaki's essays and interviews. I read Starting Point recently, which was the same thing, but 1970 something up until 1996. This is 1997 to 2008, so it's the next compilation in the series. I really enjoyed the first one, so I wanted to read the second one. It was a pretty good day today. It ended up being a pretty productive day in the end. I got some writing done. I went to the gym. Good for me. I really didn't want to go. I don't know if you guys could tell by the clips I filmed, but I went. So yeah, it was a good day overall. Thank you so very much for watching this video, and also an enormous thank you to everyone over on Patreon for supporting my channel and being the reason I can basically make videos. We have a whole bunch of bonus content over on Patreon, including a Discord, which I set up tonight. If you guys want to check out Patreon, there is a link in the description down below. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.